Hello, everybody, and welcome to the No Zone. This is the Target Zone Talks. Daleks sell at auction. We're going to talk about that. And Doctor Who merchandise going for huge prizes. And also, I've got a quick update on what's happening on the channel. Nothing for you guys to worry about. As you know, I've been coming up with plans for the members that have obviously we've gotten a load of new members because of the YouTube system where they allow me to give some free members. So I've been working behind the scenes to try get some guests together. Two have agreed to do this. The third person, unfortunately, the third person that I wanted to get is going to be busy on Fridays. So I'm actually throwing it out there. If there's anybody that is not currently on a panel and they'd like to join us every Friday, now it's a weekly commitment. I want to make that clear. But if there's anybody that's willing and that would like to join me and the two other guests, which I will announce next week, then you're more than welcome to join us. So we have that. Also, as I said, I will be bringing back the Movie Zone very soon, and we will be doing the Movie Zone member streams as well. So I've been working, trying to get these panelists, and I've been asking other people, and just say it's harder this time around. Normally, when I'd ask people, people would be absolutely delighted to come on. But it's kind of changed over the years. But hey, we deal with it, we roll with it as we always do. But let's get into this. I was going to cover this over the weekend gone. Of course, I was then obviously I was a bit busy, as you know. Then Valentine's Day was yesterday. And I totally forgot, by the way. But it was all good because I always have, backup plan. So it was grand. It was a lovely day, lovely night. We had a lovely meal and stuff like that. We really had a good time. So that's what it's all about, isn't it? But like we have a good time all the time anyway. You don't need a day. I think Valentine's Day is a farce anyway, but I won't get into it. But I'll put this article in the link description. Now I'm on camera for you, so I don't want to throw it up on screen. I'm trying this out again to see if the setup will work. So Doctor Who Daleks sell for more than £2,000 in Tetbury. A collector has snapped up two life size, I should say, Daleks at auction for more than £2,000. The red and gold replicas of the Doctor Who aliens went under the hammer at John Rolfe Auctions in Tetbury on Sunday, with a guide price of between 5 and 800 quid. But he ended up getting double what he wanted. A film collector bought the gold Dalek for 1,150, and the red one sold for 1,100. So 2,000. So not 2,000 each. So 2,000 in total. So your man made a tidy profit there. I mean, he was looking for 800 quid, and he got for 800. But would you pay? I have to ask. Don't mind, Ted. I've got to ask you this question though. Would you pay between 800 or possibly even £1,000 or whatever that is in euros, right? €1,200, say. Would you be willing to pay that to get yourself a Dalek? So I love this part. The auctioneer John Rolfe said he relied on the nerds to come up with the estimates for the Doctor Who memorabilia. I wonder who we got to actually prize these. Is there an actual expert? Is there an actual Dalek expert out there, or a Doctor Who memorabilia expert that goes around for people that want to potentially buy some merchandise and they ring this bloke or woman up? Hello, thinking of buying a Dalek there. Could you go and check it out and let me know if it's legit? The fully working, by the way, it's working. The fully working human-sized models from the long-running TV series have been stored in a living room in Gloucestershire. I can never say that. Sorry to all you Brits out there. Sorry, English. Everywhere in the auction, a jacket similar to the one worn by Colin Baker and a scarf like the one worn by Tom Baker sold for £170. But it says similar, so they're not actually, props of the original designs. Before being brought to Mr. Rolf's auction house, the Daleks had belonged to a quite eccentric gentleman. He had been storing the Daleks in his mother's living room, and she was sick of the sight of them. So hang on. This fella, right? This fella got his hands on two Daleks, right? Decided to store them in his mother's house in the sitting room. You got to give it to him. I mean, so she said they had to be gone. So the Red Dalek may have formed part of the long-running Doctor Who exhibit, Longley House, Wiltshire, which ran for nearly 30 years from 1975. It's thought the gold version, equipped with the seat and controls for its weapons, may have appeared in the relaunched Doctor Who series in the early 2000s. So he's got an old classic Dalek, and he's got an old new Who Dalek, and he's paid £2,000. Would you pay £2,000 for two Daleks? I mean, if I had the money myself, right, if I actually had the money and I was a bit, I was comfortable in life, then I'd buy them, right? Because I wouldn't have to worry about money. But the fact that I do, I wouldn't pay that for those. I'd be happy with a little one, right? And I have a few of them somewhere around, but I have little ones, But don't get me wrong, it would be great to own a big one, wouldn't it? And go around in the seat and stuff and do all of that other stuff. It'd be fun. Like the one that we seen, what was it, Jordan COVID that was going around. Do you remember near the end when the lockdown was easing off, and this Dalek was going around patrolling the streets? I think it was for COVID. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they've used the Dalek a few times for campaigns and stuff like that, and it's been seen around quite a lot. But yeah, £2,000. Would you pay £2,000? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, because I tell you, I don't know if as I said, if I had the money, it'd be a different story. I wouldn't even question it. Actually, there wouldn't even be an auction. Well, there would have to be the auction still, wouldn't there? But I just outbid everybody just to get my hands on them if I had the money. But I don't. So whoever bought them, fair play. To the lad, he's after making a few quid. I wonder though, was he obviously? I don't know if he was a Doctor Who fan. They say he was an eccentric gentleman. So when they say that, they mean quite odd, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love people like that, actually. But I wonder how he's feeling. I mean, I say he'd be feeling pretty okay with £2,000 in his pocket. But if he's a Doctor Who fan in any way, and he's had to give up those Daleks, I'm pretty sure it'd be a little bit devastated, a bit sad, because I don't think any Doctor Who fan would really want to part with their merch. Um, and especially something as iconic as a Dalek. I mean, because you've not done something for your mother at Mother's Day or something. This is just try keep them here, man. I'm sending you on the cruise. But yeah, I saw that over the weekend. Saw that the auction was gonna happen, and I thought, I'll be interested to see if there's still if Doctor Who is still popular. And there seems to be a lot of Doctor Who auctions that go on. So even if they're not buying the merch that's coming out now, you have collectors all over the world that are collecting Doctor Who memorabilia, and that's lovely. And see, that's the thing. BBC, Disney, and all these people don't get. I mean, there's a legacy there, a legacy created by fans, and you now turn your back on those fans for these newer, or what we even call them fans, because they don't understand the show or love the show the way we do. But it is sad. It is sad because you can see. I mean, people are willing to pay £2,000 for a garlic. Think about it. Madness. I said, and I've been saying it for years on this channel, BBC don't realise that they actually have a golden goose. They do. They know they have a golden goose, but they don't know what to do with it. And they're going to fail it yet again. Pretty sad, really. Yeah. So that's really it. I'll be back tomorrow for the live stream, as we always do. I'll be back for the live stream on Friday. But just before I go, as I said, I have secured two of me panelists for those member streams. We do start next Friday, not this Friday. Don't want people getting confused. It'll be next Friday. I'll have my normal live stream tomorrow, and then after that, then obviously my live stream will be earlier that day, because then that evening, then I'll be streaming with the new panelists for members. So people on that Arden members, you're still going to get to stream on Friday. It's just on Friday I'm going to be streaming, but obviously doing the member stream as well. But if you want to be part of that and you haven't been part of a panel, and you'd like to give it a go, but as I said, it's a weekly thing. I want to try, like I tried to do. Look, it seems like every time I try to get a permanent panel together, the only permanent panel that I have right now is actually PD and Queen Charlotte that come on midweek with me. As for the rest of them, I mean, Friday Night Contact just didn't do what I wanted it to do, because circumstances and people just, had other things going on, and it just didn't work out. So, I'm pretty, I don't want that to happen this time. So if you do agree, as I said to the other two, this is a weekly thing now. You're definitely sure you want to do it. And that's what I'll say to the potential third person out there. If you really want to do this, that's brilliant. But remember, it's a weekly commitment. So, of course, if you're sick or there's a family issue and you can't turn up for a certain amount of time, we understand that, as you all know. So just let me know if there's anybody else that is interested. If not, we'll just go ahead with the two people that I have for now, and then maybe down the line introduce a third panelist once we get going on it. But that's next Friday, so come and join me for that one. Tomorrow I'll have me live stream as well. Let me know what you think about those Daleks. Would you pay that money? How much? I mean, there's all different types of memorabilia out there. Would fans be willing to pay whatever it takes to get, say a piece of merchandise that they only did a limited edition, right? For example, and there's only a few of these in the world. and the person that was selling it wanted a hefty price, would you pay it? Would you pay it? Obviously, it depends on the item, okay? But would you pay it? If you had the money, would you pay it? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And sorry about the start of that intro. You saw me at the very start. Uh, I forgot to knock the bleeding camera off because I haven't had it on in ages. It just totally brought, skipped me mind. It just bounced out me mind. I don't even know what I'm saying now. And as you can hear, they're still walking. So yeah, they're still around the grounds and stuff like that. Just have to cleaning all the hedges now, and they'll be getting ready. So I'm just looking there to be getting ready to get all that stuff out. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you to the new subscribers that have been tuning in. And we'll see you for the next one, folks. Have a good day, and have a good evening. Talk to you soon.